My friends, my friends, my friends. We back. We are back with some more Mortal Kombat 11 in your life. I hope you understand I'm super excited to be here. And I hope you are too. I hope you are as excited as I am to finish the workday. Hop on to some MK11 and try to fatality the world. Shout out to Clips MP4. MP64. Clips MP64 says, I almost forgot about today's stream. Oh, Clips MP64. I would hate for you to forget, but you're here so often, my man. You are allowed to forget as many times as you need. I appreciate you being here so quickly. Number one to the stream, Clips MP4, becoming the stream staple. Quite quickly, becoming a regular. And shout out to you, and I owe you, Basti, blah, 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 Basti in the building, Young Hood, welcome to the stream, welcome to your team, I appreciate you oh so much. Clips MP64, let's get it on, we here. I got the thumbnail up. If you didn't know, what am I doing? I'm sitting here talking to you guys. In the beginning of this stream, I'm always working on putting up the thumbnail. Yesterday, I didn't get a thumbnail put up. I didn't hit the save button. The button called save was not selected. By the way, just like yesterday, as we run through this, we're going to eventually get to Kombat League. I'm going to warm up with some versus matches. If you want to see a specific fighter, Lil Hud, and I hope you're around later today. Lil, if you want to see a specific fighter, let me know. Young precious tender Hud. We are doing Coach Stream and Hawks game. Good night. Hey, I'm glad I can contribute to your night. Devora is what? Basti. I'm calling you Basti. Well, Basti boy. Well, Basti boy want. The Basti boy want Devora. The Basti boy go and get Devora. Hear me now. Hear me now. Okay, we finally got that thumbnail put up. We are up. Shout out to the two people in here, Clips, MP64 and Basti, laying down, trailblazing. What you guys are doing right now is called streamer trailblazing. You are the first in here today. We have another. You are one of the few who pronounce it correctly. Really, what do people say? If you can spell it phonetically, how do people pronounce Basti incorrectly? Is it Basty? That's unnatural. Who says that? You said Devora, and there she is. I mean, I'm terrible with Devora, but the last fight I had with her, Clips MP64. I don't know why your profile pic and the raccoon icon is nice. They say Basti. Basty. Oh. Basti. Yeah, that's interesting. What is the name from? I mean, I want you to type a little bit more today. Young precious sweet tender Hud. Who you were out-youthed yesterday. Lil Huddy, by the way, this is a life lesson. Yesterday what you saw Savior was in here. And he said that he's 13 years old. He is younger than you, young, precious, and tender Huddy. You soon will notice more and more that you'll be running into younger and younger people. You're going to turn, 24, and then you're going to be like, wait, what's going on here? I'm getting a little older. Next thing you know, you're in your late 30s playing as Devora in Mortal Kombat 11. Here we go. Oh! It's a nickname I got at the races when I was younger. I turned 20 this Friday. Do not let me forget that it goes down this Friday when you turn 20 at 20! FATALITY! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Ed 20 says, where's the tweet? You know what, Ed 20? You're probably right. I should send out the tweet to let everybody know that we're here and we're live. I'm slipping. I'm getting back into the groove here. You know what, Ed? Oh, you know what, Ed? I'm thinking about the tweet I sent out earlier today, and that really shouldn't count. And Ed says, happy birthday, Basti, in advance. Basti says, boy, it's been boring since you left. My God, Basti, honestly, my heart literally warms when I read that. I never thought, 3 months ago when I started streaming, I never thought there would be, you know, people popping into a stream right away. I had no expectations, because I see so many people stream, and there's like 2 people in there. But that happens to me too, so this doesn't happen. It's just I get why they still stream, because it's just so much more fun being with people, I suppose. So here we go. Let's send out the tweet. Boomer Coach at 20. You call me a boomer one more time, and I'm gonna tell you a bad dad joke. Coach better buy us pastrami sandwich, because he had a holiday. Oh my God. Who, by the way, raise your hand in here if you want to eat a pastrami sandwich. Even when I ate meat, Ed. Shout out to, and that's on Crip. That's on Crip, cut. Shout out to you. I expected you to be a grandpa the first time I clicked your stream. Couldn't tell you why. That's hilarious. That's actually disrespectful, HUD. Young HUD, you know what? There's just something about me that reeks old person. You know, it just is. Not, I mean, you know what, Huddy, too? That happened to me when I was younger. It was weird. It's just like I did not gravitate largely to people that were my age. I was always hanging out with the older kids, and I almost had a weird pride about that. It's something to be, you know, proud of. And it kind of, now that I'm older, I'm like, what were these guys doing hanging out with me when I was younger, you know? Oh my God, Devore is not bad. Pastrami is a delicacy, man. I have it on occasion, but it hits different. Like turkey. Oh, okay. So pastrami in the States, I think, is a little bit more readily available. Hey, Clipmofia! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team, Clipmofia. I appreciate you being here so much, my guy. I hope you understand I mean that. We're just talking about random stuff right now. And I looked forward to this all day. I need to, after this, we're doing a match against, and that's on clip. Maybe it's the coach part. If I were just heavy hands, I wouldn't think that. That's a great observation. It's got to be the coach part. It's got to be the coach part. Kids don't call themselves coach. Ooh, you guys saw that block. You guys saw that block. No! Shout out to the opponent. He did a great job. Oh, God. Oh, my. Okay, this is uncalled for. That's... Oh. That was uncalled for. And shout out to all 3 likes. I know I see you out there. Thank you for the likes. I bow in respect for each and every one of them. Basti says, and you wouldn't guess he was called Heavy Hands if you base it on his UFC 4 gameplay. How dare you? I hope you hear me slamming my fist on my desk. Shout out to That's on Crip. Doing his thing. We had a great fight. You know what? If he wants to do a rematch, we'll do a rematch. And Clipmofia, listen, don't encourage this guy with the disrespect, Clipmofia. And of course, Basti has to come in here and say, Basti, I have to come in here and tell me, oh, you Chad heavy hands. You Chad. Hey, boy, hear me. You Chad heavy hand. So, Oh boy, why a Jod heavy hand. Coach usually saying, casually saying Crips. Yes, and that is on Crip. That's our opponent. Shout out to that is on Crip. We are getting it in, getting it thin. The tea is mad sweet. I hope you're not making fun. I hope you're not referencing, you know, Southern accents and picking up on that. I'm drinking tea currently. Basti's actually drinking tea. Has anybody in here, this is not me just asking a bunch of random questions, stream, but it's going to be that right now and today. Has anybody in here ever had somebody pronounce unsweetened iced tea, unsweet tea? Has anybody ever said, honey, do you want some unsweet tea? Why would you ever say that? Coach, do you watch Submission Underground? There's some serious grapplers. I think Shale runs it. That's a great question. And shout out to Submission Underground. I've never actually seen a live Submission Underground. I think it's still on UFC Fight Pass, which I've never had. I've never had UFC Fight Pass permanently. They did offer a trial. Bossy says, who drinks unsweetened tea? So you do say unsweetened tea. You don't say unsweet tea. Hey, PPU64, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. Welcome back to your team. PP64, huge PP. You got a huge PP. 64, welcome back to your stream. Coach, PP Huge 64 says, Coach, how invested are you in the MK lore? So I'm not that invested because I have not played this game since Mortal Kombat 3, but I'm interested in it. So if you've got something to tell me, I'm here to listen. I find the history insane, like crazy. Like who's died and Clipmofia says you respect it, PP Huge. Look at PP Huge. You come into the party. Some people laughed at your name or thought it was funny, but people respect that name. I respect that name. PP Huge 64. You're saying a lot. Oh my gosh. Clipmofia says that's a great name. Just say I mean, you're hating. If you read the name PP Huge 64 and you I mean, you might be able to overcome that by making PP Huge 128. And then we'll, you know, kind of go on from there. 356, PP Huge. Oh my god.
It's official.
Holy cow. This game, I've been playing it for weeks and it's still shocking. The brutalities in this game are way more shocking than the fatalities. I mean, brutal 64. The 64 is the measurement. Shout out to our opponent. Did a great job getting it in. You've got to go. You've got to go. It's crazy. It's on Fight Pass. RDA. Whoa, RDA got submitted by Cowboy, and Finn Garin Diaz pulled off a crazy twister. When was this? When was Submission Underground? And my wife, I won't allow myself to buy another subscription to another thing. But that sounds kind of cool, man. I'm actually down for that. That sounds, not just because, of course, the big name got me in, but I think I saw John Jones grappling, if I'm not mistaken. You know. It's the coach got him. I did get him. So here we go, guys. Shout out to all 7. Wow, 7 people popped in here all of a sudden. if you don't mind, take that control. Hey, look at that thumbs up. Go ahead and press it. Okay, give me a like. Hit that subscribe and go ahead and hit that notification. Honey, I'll give you some damn sweet tea and unsweet tea if you do that for me. Where are we going with this? I'm trying out different characters. I want a different look. I know the Terminator is supposed to be my main, but we're out here. Jonas G, welcome back to your stream, my G. Welcome to your team. I appreciate you so much, Jonas. Welcome back. If anybody has a recommendation for a fighter or they want to see somebody, please just let me know and I'll go ahead and do that. We're going to do, if we don't see a request, we're going to jump into a ranked fight after this. We're going to do Combat League after this. Oh my goodness. Finn Garen Diaz. Finn Garen Diaz. Oh my. Oh my God. I wasn't paying. Oh my.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh my God. And then I celebrated the got him. Because I thought, oh my God. I'm seriously gonna call the police on you, Ed. I'm not even joking. I haven't called the police on my neighbor. I'm gonna call the police on you. And I effing mean it. That's as close as I want to come to swearing here. I'm looking at you, Ed. Tricking me into say dirty things. I will call the police. Shout out to Sodomy. 69. Oh my goodness. Oh, I barely pulled that off. I had to go deep with that one. All I'm saying is you can thank me when Out of Context Coach makes you loads of money. Oh my God. Shiva's a monster. Alright, here we go. See if the misunderstands it. Let me call her out after this one. Just seen $1 Million Baby for the first time. Great movie, but a tragic ending. Spoiler alerts coming up here. If you haven't seen $1 Million Baby, I'm about to talk about it. So please, $1 Million Baby, it's a boxing movie. I forget the name of the actress that's actually in the movie. But $1 Million Baby was so good, and I, by the way, Jonas G, am not a movie watcher. I'm not huge, as a lot of people that are regulars in here can attest to. I'm not, oh my God. What? I am not ever watching movies all the time, but that movie is phenomenal. I had low expectations for $1 Million Baby. I was confused with how good it was, and yes, watching her ascend, go up the ranks, they make you fall in love essentially with this, not romantically, but just loving the person who's the female boxer and the relationship she has to her trainer. I mean, and then at the end of this, she has a tragic situation where she eventually is put on life support. I can't remember if she got knocked out or she got into an accident or hit her head on something, but she eventually was on a life support and the coach had to take her off. It was awful. It was a sad movie, guys, but yeah, that's one of the best sports combat movies I've ever seen is $1 Million Baby. It might be the best that I've seen. I gotta think about it. Ed20 says, I'm about to watch The Pianist for the first time. I hope that wasn't you trying to get me to say something, but that movie, I think with Adrian... Ah, man, I cannot remember people's names. Adrian something. He used to be a big deal. I've heard that's a great movie. Heard it's really good. World War II era movie. I think it's about a Jewish pianist surviving in the times of the Holocaust. Yeah, man, I didn't know. This Jonas G says, yeah, man, I didn't know what I was getting into when I started watching. That movie hits hard later on. Yeah, it's crazy, Jonas. $1 Million Baby, the director, gets you to absolutely... It's like a magic trick, you know, or sleight of hand. You're paying attention to what's going on in her boxing career and the relationship and overcoming these tough situations. Meanwhile, you know, you have this tragedy waiting for you at the end of the movie. It's really weird. It's like misdirection. You think things are going to be sweet, and you have no reason to think that movie will end in the protagonist's death. I mean, I've been shocked by movies before, but that's one of the hardest hitting, for sure. It hits you in the gut. It's weird. I want to say, if not Casino... Scarface may have done that to me a little bit with the ending, because I didn't know how Scarface ended, and I saw it maybe for the first time 10 years ago. We'll do best of 3 with I'm Sodomy 69, and we'll move on to something else here. Shout out to everybody in here. If you hadn't had a chance to hit that like. Let YouTube know we're having a good time. Hit that subscribe, and notifications are very important, so you know when to be here.
Have the decency to stay dead.
Here we go.
Have no fear of reapers.
Ghosts do not frighten this queen.
This is just crazy. I mean, I was just staring at that animation. Okay. Wow. Shiva's crazy, man. Shiva is absolutely insane. Meat was the one that suggested that we use him or her, and he wasn't wrong. Here we go. Oh my god. This is it. Oh. God. Here we go, guys. Ah! That was a close one. That's as close as it gets. This person's very good. I Am Sodomy 69 is really good. I feel like that's just like an exploit, though. Like, it's a broken mechanic. It feels OP. Coach, you forgot to call the lady in, you boomer. Mrs. Heavy Hands. In fact, I shouldn't respond to that insult. That's a bad incentive for you. But I'm gonna move this time, boy. But next time you insult me in that chat, I'm coming for that. I'm coming for you, Nick. Woo! That was nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, that was so crazy. My gosh, guys. Here we go. I Am Sodomy, putting it out there. Mrs. Heavy Hands, I got something to read for you in just a second, after this round, in 70 seconds. Yeah, the teleport's crazy, Ed. It looks amazing. Oh. Oh my god. I think that might make it even, health-wise. But he will have his, Oh no! Oh, shout out to I'm Sodomy. Doing their darn thing. God, gutting your boy. Hey, Mrs. Heavy Hands, can you come here real quick?
Fatality. Noob Cybot wins.
Alright. So, I want you to come here real quick and read this. Read this sentence here. I want you to read it so that the boys here might hear you. This quote, sorry.
There's got a point to it.
This one right here.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, read that a little bit out loud.
No, it wasn't. It's on the bucket list since I'm so.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Online casual.
This one.
Versus.
It's crazy on Fight Pass.
Yeah. No. You've got to go.
You've got to go. It's crazy. It's on Fight Pass. RDA got submitted by Cowboy, and it's Finn Garen Diaz pulled off a crazy twister. It's Finn Garen Diaz. Is that supposed to say something that I don't know what it says?
Yeah, just say it again though.
Finn Garen Diaz pulled off a crazy twister.
Say it all together.
Finn Garen Diaz pulled off a crazy twister.
Cetria.
I'm gonna let you let that sink on that one. You let us know if you get it. So Ed, I don't know if you could hear that, Ed, but that was for you. So Coach, have you seen any of the John Wick movies? I know who John Wick is, and we were talking about John Wick yesterday being, I thought, being great for this game. But I've never seen a complete John Wick movie. Ed 20 says he doesn't think the wife, my wife, got it. Could you hear it? She says she didn't. She still doesn't get it yet. I didn't get it. I had to see it and then understand where you were coming from and search for the
Welcome to my darkness world.
Yeah, say it again. Say it.
Choose light, guide me.
Everything is
She just got it. She just figured out the dirty thing that Ed was trying to get me to say, and did get me to say, and now victimized my precious, innocent bride. Oh, wow. Wow. Dude, this Centurion woman is very good. The Miss Must laughed at some of the things we bait you saying on the stream. Oh my gosh, she laughs at everything. She absolutely thinks it's hilarious. I, of course, don't. I'm left feeling victimized and abused. But I'm glad you get a laugh. You and my wife can get a laugh at my expense, young Ed. That's okay. I'll be here. I'll be here just trying to play games with you. Just trying to make a friend or two while you guys abuse me. That's alright. We're playing Stokely 2400. Shout out to Stokely 2400. Oh! down, forward, down. Okay, let's see if I can remember. Oh no, back that way. I couldn't pull it off. But we did it. Alright, I'm going on to some ranked fights. I'm gonna hit some ranked fights right away. I want to get in. I want to get in there. Let's have something on the line, folks. When Coach is at his worst, it's Chad Pillowhands. Jeez, Louise. I don't understand how you can be so brutal and so hurtful.
Casual versus.
What else you playing today, Coach? At 20, we're going into the world of World War II with some Battlefield. Battlefield 5 to be exact, with all these players on my side and players, they're on my back. Folks, we're going to be jumping into battle. Low-key, Chad Heavy Hands is at your best because you smash them on the ground. That's right. That's what we're trying to do, Basti. Basti says when the coach says, where's Chad? Yeah, so we're going to be playing Battlefield 5, my man. Battlefield 5.
Online.
And it's going to be fun. I hope Huddy can join in. If you're not available, Huddy, that's quite alright. If you don't feel like playing, that's cool too. But it's going to be a fun time. That's guaranteed. 'Cause I had a blast playing that game. Huh. Okay. Let's get on some ranked. Let's do it. Let's do a couple ranked matches here, guys. I'm ready for this. I know I get beat up. I don't know even remember what my record was from these ranked fights that we've had so far. I think we've done 5 or 6 of them. I'm not sure.
Combat League.
Here we go. I'm definitely going to be in stream, but I'm not home again. Out of town while air is getting fixed. Hey, man, you got to get that air fixed. You don't want to be stuck in the heat. Hope you're enjoying your time away from your house. Although it's never fun being forced away from your home, as I can well relate. My God. I'm starting to see more and more footage of Nate Diaz, who's getting ready to fight at UFC 263. I'm seeing more and more footage of him. And it's getting me excited. Like, I'm getting excited to see Leon Edwards. I mean, that's my main event. Oh no, we have so much lag. Jeez. Why the lag? No thanks.
Retro Kid.
Oh, yeah, can you get, eggs and,
Round 1. Fight.
Sorry about that, guys. I was interrupted by a very rude woman. A very rude and a mean-spirited woman. Nasty attitude. Oh. Oh my God, whoa. Coach muted because he doesn't want people to know he eats Pop-Tarts. I didn't want you guys to be, I don't know, I shouldn't have even muted that because I said I wanted Greek yogurt, granola, cranberries, I think. I forget what else. I don't even know why I muted that. I'm not going to do that again. If I have my life pop up, I'm not hitting the mute button again. I don't know why I did that. Okay, so here we go. You know, Ed, honey, there's always gonna be some sweet tea. Always gonna be sweet tea. There's gonna be unsweet tea, and then you're gonna have some sweet tea. Honey, go to the store and get me some sweet tea. Mama, you said you want unsweet tea? No, honey, I said I want some sweet tea. Mama, you said you want unsweet tea? No, baby. Baby, I said I want some sweet tea. Unsweet tea it is. No, baby. Basti says, wow, Sizer's destroying the Hawks currently. I cannot see the game right now. I don't have it on. Playoff time in the NBA is so exciting. My goodness. I cannot pull off for Fatality. Let me try to turn down my sound a little bit. I was going in hot, fellas. So we won in a ranked fight. In these ranked fights, in Kombat League, you have to win best of 3. If you win a round, the first round, the other guy gets to choose their opponent. Oh, this guy quit. This guy quit. So we're now 5-2 in ranked Mortal Kombat. How did this happen? I don't know. Ed20 says, Coach, what sports do you watch other than MMA? I really don't watch. MMA is my main sport. But here's how I go with other sports. I care about certain teams when they make it to the playoffs in basketball, football, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. I might want to, I almost said baseball, but no, I don't. I don't care. I actually I cannot stand watching baseball. But those are my 2 other sports. I would say if I can, and I don't watch during the main season. I mean, I keep my eye on who's going where, like the big dogs, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, you know, the big ones, the big names everybody knows. Like I'm aware of where those types are. Kyrie Irving, all these guys, but yeah, that's pretty much it. What about you? Are you a football watcher? Ed20 says, Coach, definitely watch cornhole and curling. Dude, Ed20, I believe this or not, Ed20, this might be a stream secret. I am very good at playing cornhole. If it's the same thing that I know cornhole to be, which is bags, you're throwing bags at a little hole, and I for whatever reason, I'm good at shooting guns. I never practiced. I'm just great at shooting guns, and I'm really good at cornhole, and I don't know why. It's like a freak of nature thing. Jonas G says, I used to be a soccer fan until I discovered MMA. So wait, you don't like soccer anymore? Do you not watch it at all? Like, and why not? Why couldn't you be a soccer fan or a football fan for our fans overseas, our friends overseas? Why couldn't you be a football fan and watch MMA at the same time? Dennis Poor, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Dennis Poor eating meatloaf for dinner.
Why are you here?
Stunting on us, because I'm definitely not eating meatloaf for dinner. I might have some eggs and some, I don't know, whatever I can find. Dennis Poor stunting on these young bucks. And Jonas G says, I like soccer. I watch only the big matches, though. I need to start watching soccer. I need to get into it. I find that, you know, when I see clips, it's exciting. I love the emotion. I love the fans. That's what I love the most about soccer, are seeing the fans and how it's like a religion. I think soccer fandom is more hardcore than even NFL fans are. I really do. Okay, here we go. This is a ranked fight. This is Kombat League, guys. This is not KOMBAT League. This isn't casual. If you guys have any requests for any fighters whatsoever, Angel Chacon! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team, my guy. My goodness, Angel Chacon. Let me tell you something, you guys. When I was away, when I was in my hotel, squandered away, surviving in a hotel, Susan, welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team. Let me tell you, for whatever reason, Angel Chacon, I hope you're here and listening to this. I was walking around downtown in Arizona, and I was saying one name. I was announcing one name, and it was Angel Chacon. I was literally saying that repeatedly, and I don't know why. It was like a bug that was stuck in my head. I feel like that rolls off the tongue for announcing. It's meant, that name is meant to be announced. I'm telling you. And my wife agrees. My wife, Mrs. Heavy Hands, agrees. It sounds like butter. Dennis Poor says good luck. Wow, that made my day. Right now, I'm having problems, and that made my day. Thank you. Hey, I'm glad to hear that. Angel Chacon, your name made my day as well. Or maybe minutes, many minutes of many days, I should say. So that is a shout out. I'm glad to help. If anybody's having a bad day, I'm very happy to help to be a positive factor in any way. We just lost to Big Smoke. Oh my God, James Ed 20 says coach fighting in the KOMBAT League is like James Vick fighting in the main card. What the hell is he doing there? How dare you, young Ed? How dare you guys insult me and make me feel less than, young Edward. Young Edward. And shout out to all 6 people. Dennis Poor says good luck. Thank you, Dennis Poor. Shout out to all 6 people in here. If you hadn't had a chance to hit that subscribe, hit that like. Let YouTube know we're here and having a good time. So here we go. There we go. Ed 20 says, Coach, I would watch other sports like baseball and NFL, but all these sports are American, and I can't follow too many American sports. Otherwise, my sleep schedule never fixes itself. Yeah, hope you win, Coach. Thank you, Dennis Poor. I appreciate you, my guy. Yeah, no, I definitely understand that. That's kind of the weird thing as well. But at least nowadays, you can view sports, you know, over online. You know, you don't have to see them live necessarily, especially if you wake up, don't look at anything else. You can check it out. Dennis Poor pointing out we got 5 likes. Shout out to the 5th like. I appreciate it, Dennis Poor. Don't take away that like now, Dennis Poor. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping that like, my man. I like all your comments. Shout out to you. Ed 20 says, Coach, what's going on with that Seb Contre fight? Of course, Seb Contre was my opponent in UFC 4. We had a classic championship, 5-round championship battle that ended in a controversial decision. And I don't know. I don't know when we're fighting next. I don't know when Seb is... I haven't heard anything from MMA Gaming. They just announced... Dennis Poor says, I'm nice to you, Coach. Yes, you are, Dennis Poor. MMA Gaming just announced the new league, which is going to be exciting. Oh my God, I'm trying to focus on the... Oh! I barely got that. Ed is mean to you. Ed is mean at times, but Ed of Dennis Poor keeps me honest. Dennis Poor, you always want to be ready for that criticism. Oh, look at that. That was crazy how close that was. Oh my God. Coach, in your early days of streaming, what did you do when nobody's in the chat? Clips, I would talk to myself. I'm telling you. I and I'll still do it right now. If nobody's in the chat, what I do is I feel like I've heard 2 or 3 people say that they actually listened to the chat, to the stream after it actually goes off. And so I just think like I'm talking to them. You know, I think of things that are worthwhile to speak about, and oh my god, what is going on? Oh my god, Coach raving like a lunatic. I try to do the same when I stream. Yeah, no, I do. Coach raving like a lunatic. What?
Fight.
Oh my god, how dare you. All about your blah blah blah. I thought we put a suspension. I thought I gave you a 2-week suspension. I feel like you said something out of pocket. And I thought I called Google and had you suspended from the stream for a couple weeks. But obviously, Google's slipping. As you're here now verbally abusing me. Baraka. Oh no! Marshall says I am Google, bitch. Oh damn. I was messing with the wrong one, cuz. I was messing with the wrong one, homeboy. Oh, we were so close, yet so far away. Shout out to Big Smoke. 1220 did his darn thing with Baraka. We are now 6-3 in the Combat League. You guys better win your MMA games. Ed20 says, you better not get vicked. It can happen to anybody. All about your blah blah says it's getting close to ESBC time. I've got to lay meat out on the table. What? How do those two ideas relate? Dennis Poor, someone connect those dots for me. Someone explain those two ideas that all about your blah 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 just stated. How? And yeah, when does ESBC come out? When does the demo come out? Young Precious, blah blah blah, aka Marshall, aka Manchild Man. When does ESBC boxing come out? And why don't I know this? I'm laying my meat all over everyone's oh my god. Is that a euphemism? I've never heard of that euphemism, if it is one. Dennis Poor says, Mother Earth. Dennis Poor wants Tekken now. Dennis Poor, we got Tekken coming, I think, in 2 days, on Thursday. I think we're doing UFC 4 and Tekken. Supposed to come out late summer. Yeah, that's a long time, guys. We're not playing. ESBC isn't coming out until... Hey, late summer is here in 2 months. That's not that far away, you guys. At Dennis Poor, we got a schedule, yes. Oh, Dennis Poor, if I said Tekken was Tuesday... Oh, no. Let me see. Did I say that? Let me get my schedule out. If I said that, that was mistaken. Today was... Hold on, let me see. Let me go to Twitter. Let me go to Twitter to give you the right information here. Yeah, no, it's always been Thursday. Tekken has always been Thursday. If I said Tuesday...
Lost Hive of the
Yeah, all about your blah 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 says Tekken was Thursday. So yeah, I thought I said that. To be fair, Tekken Tuesday makes sense for alliteration. That's actually really good. That's actually excellent. Tekken Tuesday is excellent for alliteration. And next week, you guys, we're going to feature Tekken Tuesday. I'm glad I came up with that idea myself. Thank you. Tekken Tuesday does make sense. Shout out to All About Your Blah Blah Blah. He likes my idea as well. I came up with it. And thank you guys. I appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that like if you liked my idea for Tekken Tuesday. I really think it makes sense because of the alliteration. Thank you, all bunch blah blah, who says good thought, coach. Thank you. Dennis Poor also likes Tekken Tuesday. Thank you very much for my idea. Back to the game. Coach, stop ducking the killers in the division like me and Marshall and sort out the Coach Heavy Hands Invitational. Yeah, that I gotta stop saying I'm going to. I gotta get that done before this weekend. I gotta get that back into full effect. So here we go, going up against RIP XNX, doing his darn thing with Raiden. Shout out to Raiden. Raiden was there since my childhood. Dennis Poor says Tekken now, okay? Hey, I respect your determination. Put Tekken Tuesday in the title of the screen. It'll catch on. Yeah. Hey, I will. I like that. You had a great idea, Ed. I'll admit it. You had the idea. Great idea. Shout out to you. Tekken Tuesday is excellent. Coach, it was awkward. Coach, was it awkward when it got silent in the chat? No, Clips, believe it or not, it really didn't. Not for me, because I don't know. You know, I've always, when I was a kid, I always had a really active, I still do, I have a really active imagination. And I don't know, I don't embarrass that easy. I really don't easily. I can stand in front of people and make mistakes. You know, it's not that I don't care what I look like. It's just I'm not afraid to be out there. You know, and so I just thought of it as like, hey, I'm running a stream, or I'm doing this stream, but I'm gonna talk like, you know, so I was just reading a comment there, but I would just talk like as if, you know, somebody's going to be listening to it later. Like I said before, it really is, my God, an interesting, whoo! Coach Ego dead from all those years of inhaling herb. Oh my gosh. Does marijuana actually do that to you? Does it kill your ego? Wow. Coach doesn't embarrass easy? Yeah, Coach, we know. We've watched your streams a couple months now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's just built different. He just hit different. Tekken later, it is Tuesday. Oh my god. Well, I thought it was over right there. I started reading my screen. Oh my gosh. You guys, this does not feel comfortable losing this way. Oh my god. That's uncalled for. Uncalled for. They should reverse that fight decision and give it to me, because that was not cool. It's total disrespect. RIP XNX doing his darn thing. I want my chance at redemption. It's technically Wednesday in the UK, so Coach doesn't have to stream in Tekken today. Wow. Beat the odds, Dennis Poor, or not the odds. We beat the stream rules, Tekken Tuesday, by way of it being a different day in a different part of the world. So it is technically Wednesday. So that means I have to do Tekken Tuesdays on Mondays, though, if I stick to that. So I'm in a sticky spot, but I'm gonna figure it out, guys. We'll do it together too. Okay, there we go. There we go. So shout out to everybody that's in here. Wow, we got a couple more likes. Thank you so much for those likes. If you hadn't had a chance to hit that subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like, hit that notification, and enjoy the journey as we survive the Netherrealm. Together, we become stronger. Coach, no Big Show. Well, you might get some Big Show today. In fact, you might. It needs to be a moment of celebration, though, at 20. Dennis Poor, you know it hurts me when I read that you're sad. You know that's why we do not want to see a sad Dennis Poor. We will bring you the fiercest Tekken Thursday that your body can handle. This Thursday, we're gonna bring it fierce. I wish you had it. I wish you had the internet. I've personally had ego death experiences on high doses of weed. Really? What? Are you being serious? And what did you experience exactly? And how did this happen? All about your blah blah blah. You have an interesting relationship with marijuana. If I remember correctly. Oh my god. If I remember correctly, you were into the dabs as well, if I remember, and that I've actually never met. Like I said, I've never seen someone dab before. I've just heard that it's tough, man. And yeah, I've never done. I mean, of course, I've never broken the federal laws, but I've never heard of people taking so much marijuana that they have a psychedelic experience. I just thought if you smoked enough weed or ate enough of it, you're just kind of as high as you're gonna get. You know, nobody dies from smoking pot. Blah blah says he was heavily addicted to dabs for a few years. I didn't want to say that again unless you were comfortable saying it, but that was interesting, man. That is very interesting that you had that relationship. I don't view marijuana as even having that possibility.
Get over here.
Of smoking weed. I just didn't think you can get hooked. Clips MP64 says, Coach, what's your thoughts on kids smoking marijuana at a young age? I don't agree. I'll be honest with you, that I sound like a stickler, and I know it's lame and corny, and I know when I was younger, I might be like, what the? But I really do believe what they're saying. Like, Dennis Poor does not do drugs. At least when you're a child, like when you're 16 or younger.
Fight.
I think, frankly, into your 20s, your brain is developing still, So, and who knows? We don't know enough about weed and what it does to you. We know that humans have been using it for thousands of years, but we don't know how it's going to impact you in this society, in the long term. At 20 says, kids, stay no to drugs. Stay at school. And stay at school, that's right. Blah blah says he was smoking about $180 in dabs a week. My goodness. Wow, weed is shown to have a significant effect on the gray matter in the development of adolescence. There you go. I don't know. I mean, if you're saying they have less brain as a result of smoking weed, that makes sense. I mean, well, I don't know if it makes sense, but I understand it would have an impact, a neurological impact on something that's developing. PP Huge 64 lays it on the table and says, kids smoking weed, cringe. I'm with you, PP Huge. It's not fun to deal with, the idea of kids sitting there smoking weed. It's just weird. It's a weird thing, and it happens though, man. Kids are out there, they're bored, you don't have anything to do. It is what it is. So here we go. I can't believe we already hit an hour with this stream. I'm not stopping this time anytime soon for Mortal Kombat. I mean, well, maybe in a little bit, but we'll give it a little extra time to breathe, guys. Let's have some fun. If anybody wants, weed leads to a heart attack, Dennis Poor says. Gray matter is important to forming habits and solidifying mental stabilities. Oh, I believe it. I can see that. So if anybody has a character that they want to see, feel free to shout them out. Please let me know. If you want to see certain fights a certain way, holler at your boy. I'm here for you, and we'll go ahead and run that. We're about to play as Jax. Coach, when you're done, I may have another fight. Of course, Clips MP4, you don't have to use May. We will get it in, and we will fight on stream. Dennis Poor wants Jax or Kano. Did you change the Kano? I'm not going to remember all of them, so we'll start with Jax. Youth who smoke weed are orders of magnitude more likely to develop serious mental health issues. Mental illnesses. Yeah, I've heard that kids that are smoking weed have like a you know, can really have like psychotic episodes. If it gets out of control, if they're smoking marijuana too much, they can have like crazy psychotic episodes, which is wild when you think about it.
Here, Jackie tried talking sense into you. I was deaf to her pleas about shit.
We are using Jax.
It ain't never worked to appease him.
We are using Jax right now. By order of Denispor. Oh! No offense. That makes... No offense. That makes sense. A lot of weed smokers I've come across are dumb. My God. Well... Oh my God. And Sonya too. So we got a request for Sonya coming up next. We're going to go ahead and do that. Fighting with Cap, moving. Who's using Kotal Khan. Going to walk in the yard. Shout out to Dennis Poor. Take a walk in that yard. My God. My fat butt. Don't say that about yourself. Hey, All About Your Bubble says, my psychedelic experiences on weed have been super profound. I once found myself hallucinating it was nothing more than a lens and that everything happening around me was happening inside me. Weed definitely can make you dumber than you otherwise would be. I agree. Marijuana can have an impact on your processing speeds and memory. My God. Oh. Ah. Got him. Wow, that was crazy. Cap moving is a tyrant in these streets. Here we go. Oh my God, wow. Woo! Oh my God, this game is just crazy. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I was gonna hold block for just a couple more seconds, didn't do it, and lost it. My goodness, this is a losing day today. Hurtful to the heart. This man really put it down. Kotal Khan in the building. Hey, shout out to Mercy. You guys know how much I love Mercy. THC products have become so strong, All About Your blah 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 says. Oh no, you're gonna just bite? I'll be right there. Hold on, MP64, I saw your comment, I'll be right there. Oh no, he did it! Shout out. That was a tough fight for me. THC products have become so strong that people aren't properly educated on the possible side effects. Addiction is definitely possible with such high doses. Hey, shout out to a friendship. Shout out. This is a very good. This is my guy right here. So here we go. Coach. All But Bubba says. Yeah, no, man. I 12% of users report that they are addicted. Oh wow, that's crazy. Let's do another one. Let's do a rematch. All About Your blah 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 says or Clips 64 says, Coach, do you think you can be a commentator or an announcer? No, I don't have the skills. I don't have the background to be a commentator or an announcer. I think these guys are, honestly, I think they go to school for that type of, I mean, I think there's more to it than just how they, I mean, they make it look effortless, right? I think that there's just more, you know, to these guys' background. They might have, you know, English background and things like this. You know, I don't see myself as that, but I appreciate the question. Coach, you should have a podcast. I thought, once again, that's something my wife definitely says, that just doing a straight up podcast where we just talk about whatever would be a good idea. I'm okay with it. I don't know how well received that would be with just voices, you know. But All Much Bubble says, I'll stop talking about it now. Didn't mean to hijack the conversation. No, man, that's not. Please don't do that. If you want to talk about something that I think that makes the stream fun. I think that makes what we're doing here fun, is that you talk about whatever you want, man. You want to talk about Mortal Kombat? Talk about Mortal Kombat. You want to talk about drug addiction? Talk about what you ate? Please. I find all of that fascinating, believe it or not. As I said, when I'm in public, I'm a people watcher. And I've realized I just like hearing about people. I find people fascinating. Of course. Woo! Oh my goodness. That looked like a movie. Shout out to all 7 people in here. I appreciate you so much. If you didn't have a chance to hit that subscribe. Let YouTube know we're here. We're having a good time. We're learning Mortal Kombat 11. Getting better, I think. And also subscribe. Hit that subscribe first. Subscribe. Hit those notifications so you know when we're here. So you know when we're live. Woo! Oh my god. This is crazy. I've been to Wyoming, Nevada, Hawaii, and California. Oh. I've never been to Hawaii, Dennis Poor, and that is something you should be proud of. Every place I've heard, everybody I've heard of that's been to Hawaii absolutely loves it. Shout out to all 10 people in here. I love you. I love you so much. Look at me in my eyes. All 10 of you. I just love you. Clips MP64 coming in with a hot take and denying the existence of Wyoming. Dennis Poor says, very great. Glad you like that, Dennis Poor. Oh, I thought you were talking about the win. Very great state. I would love to go to Wyoming. It looks beautiful. Wyoming is absolutely stunning. I know a lot of people think that it would be boring, but Wyoming is a place of beauty. It's absolutely stunning. Coach should replace Bruce Buffer when he retires. Coach will have the ring girls twerking for him, the Chad. No, we won't have these ladies twerking, and we won't be eating booty like their groceries. We're going to keep things classy, never trashy, going to bed at night, saying in my prayers, and eating my vitamins. I get state books. What does that mean, Dennis Poor? What do you mean? What do you mean by you get state books? Dennis Poor, if you're going to write that in this chat, I need you to explain what you mean by you get states books. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, we're going to give Dennis Poor a big shout out. Colorado is built like a square. Yeah, Colorado is pretty much a square, and I've been there. Colorado is actually beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. Book on states like Nevada or Florida. Okay, so just about the state. Okay, that's cool. So you know a lot about various states. For real. Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god, this guy is actually knows what he's doing with Jax. Holy shnikes.
Round 2.
My goodness. This guy's got some anger problems. I didn't do it to you. Stomp on those. I got an Arizona book. Shout out to you, Dennis Poor. So what do you know about Arizona that I don't know, Dennis Poor? Tell me something you've learned from that book. Ah, I love how they put in that little sack. Hope MMA Gaming gives me a fight this week. Yeah, I hope so too, all about your blah, blah, blah. MMA Gaming is the league that we're in for UFC 4, which I would say is my primary game, is UFC 4. Check out UFC 4 videos if you're in here and haven't had a chance to see the work we do. We're pretty much top 10 fighters, top 10 team here in UFC 4, or top 100, excuse me. Wish top 10. Yeah, and we're in a league that operates independent of the game called MMA Gaming, which you can find on Twitter. They've recently taken a break, and now they're coming back to deliver some fights. And of course, all about your blah, blah, blah. That would be his second fight. Coach, tell us all the states you've been to. I mean, in addition to the ones that we just named, I've been to both of your states. I've been to Louisiana. I've been to Maine. Spent a lot of time in Maine. And that's pretty much it. Arizona, of course, Nevada, California, all the states I've mentioned. I mean, I've never been, believe it or not, never been to Texas. Never been to Indiana, Wisconsin, never been there, in case you cared. All about your blah, blah, blah says, I should have a fight in aggro this week, too. Hey, man, all about your blah, blah, blah. You're getting into the competitive scene, and you're going to be playing that game. I promise you, you're going to be getting better. Just by way of practicing and getting ready for your fights. And it'll be interesting to see how great you become. As I say, you know, I feel like Callum is just a monster. The guy is probably one of the most improved I've seen. I mean, he's just so, his offense is so on point compared to where he was. I mean, that guy has made huge improvements, and he's been going to school. So it's not like he's sitting down in the game all day, I don't think, and playing. I mean, I assume maybe you can't go to school and play the game at the same time, but, you know. Shout out to Callum, a.k.a. Proto, in the building. Or not in the building, but shout out to him. And his schoolwork and success in the working world. I gotta get... I'll be right. I'm right here. Just grabbing something. Just grabbing something from my desk. Just grabbing something quickly from my very important desk, filled with all sorts of important papers. Dennis Poor! Basti. That is your biggest fan right there, is Basti, Dennis Poor. That's your man. So here we go. We are getting it in right now. Baby Joker is who we are having a match with. And don't be flipping my switches. Dennis Poor, don't ever be mistaken. Young Huddy just loves you. Coach, what's your go-to pickup line? I run to the store. How's the fights been? I lost a couple ranked fights, Basti, but they're still fun. I've been having a blast. I hope you guys are having fun, too. Basti says, we love you, too, Dennis. Of course, Dennis Poor receiving all of that love. Baby Joker in the building. Oh, wow. We got it. We did it. We are going. Dennis Poor says, I love all 50 states in the USA. I'm glad you do, Dennis Poor. My man. Dennis Poor, how long have you been a cop? How long have you been a police officer? Coach didn't want to answer that in front of the missus. Oh, wait. What's your go-to pickup line is the question. No, I don't have a go-to pickup line. You know what's funny? A funny story about my wife and I. I've dated. I don't know why. I've really gotten lucky. Dennis Poor has been a police officer for 10 years. Wow. Shout out to Dennis Poor. I rarely, I should say, there may have been a couple of girls that I've actually gave my number to and been like, hey, give me a call. I never did that. You know, the relationships I've been in have been because I've had friends that just developed into more than that, you know. I never been on an app, you know, for example. I guess it's partially, I mean, they were around when I was younger, but I've never, you know, it was just from having these relationships with people. And, but for my wife, for whatever reason, I saw her and I gave her my number. She never called me back. And, I saw her at a party. I just was persistent and it worked. I slid in my wife's DMs. Oh, what your blah, did you really? Did you really? And on which social media platform did you slide in them DMs and get them draws, dog? No, just all due respect. Which social media did you use? Oh wow, you did it on IG and it actually worked. Shout out to Marshall being the first person to ever slide in them DMs and successfully pull a wife from IG. Dennis Poor says he wants to meet me. One day, Dennis Poor, maybe we will meet. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but one day. Ed 20 says, I don't think I've ever been friends with a girl first and then turned into something more like, I don't do the sneaky friend thing. I'm straight to the point. It's not a sneaky friend thing. It's not a sneaky thing that I'm doing. You misunderstand. It's not like I'm befriending a woman. I didn't befriend a woman just to be like, I'm gonna sleep with you later. It's just you hang out. You never had like women that you knew that were friends for somebody else, a friend of a friend. You guys end up going out all the time. They're in the group. You know what I'm saying? They're in the group. And then they have friends, you know, and then you get to know them, and then they have friends. It's kind of, you know, I don't want to have to explain how this all works. But, yeah, you network. You get out there, and eventually, one of you guys gets together, and it's going to work, you know? And it's going to get uncomfortable because you're dipping in the pool. You're dipping in your own pool. And things are going to happen. Drama's going to crack off. Ed 20 says, some guys be friends with a girl, low-key plotting to get out of the friend zone. Me, I'm like either friends with a girl or I'm trying to hit on her. No in-between. I don't know how do you stop that in-between from happening, though, Ed? How do you befriend somebody and then be like, no, you and I are never going to date. We're in the friend zone. What if you just end up liking each other? I mean, that could happen. It happens. You just see, you know, people also, because people change over time, it's like, you know, this girl wasn't who she was when I first met her. You know, she's turned into this woman that I absolutely adore. And you guys go through things together as friends that make you close. Forget about it. There's no controlling that. There's no controlling that. You will fall in love with her and you will do it immediately, sir. Not gonna lie, the main reasons I have female friends is because of networking, like hoping to meet a girl through her friends, if that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just your truth, man. That's your truth. Yeah, and I think that's the case, too. Like, women introduce you to their friends. I think that's true for most of relationships you have with women. Is, you know, the main, you know, couple of the... Yeah, that's just how it is. And that's the same with guys, too. I guess it's just people. So here we go. My wife just got back from the grocery store. Thankfully, she went there and was nice enough to resupply the homestead. Of course, she made a lot of noise with her keys. I've told her to remain absolutely silent when we're going live. Ooh! That was close. That was a close one. Did you get your feminine bowel movement, Yogurt? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why would you make fun of the fact that I like Greek yogurt? Makes no sense. That, and it was hurtful. That was really actually hurtful. Oh, we pulled it off. Shout out to our opponent who did a great job. PP Huge 64 says, Coach, have you ever played as Johnny Cage? I have played as Johnny Cage, PP Huge. And I will do it next. I will absolutely do it next. We're running up to the end. We're going to do a couple more fights here. You didn't get the Greek yogurt. You got the ladies one. Oh no, I did not get the... trust me, homeboy. I got the Greek yogurt. Shout out to everybody that's in here, by the way. If you didn't have a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe, hit that notification, let YouTube know that we're here and having a good time. I appreciate you all oh so much. This guy's going with Scorpion. Johnny Cage was asked, and Johnny Cage is here. Let's do it. Johnny Cage in the building. Not gonna lie, yeah. So, yeah, man. So if you're an Ed, if that's a very black and white approach to bring it back to what we were talking about before with dating and all this stuff. Very black and white approach to women and interacting with them. And I think you just haven't met the right one to convert you from a friend. You know. Oh. Wow. Wow. My God. Oh, sweet. Awesome, thank you. To be honest, Coach, if you date a girl with the same friendship group as you and you break up, it's messed up. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It definitely is, it's going to be rough, but you can't avoid it. You're going to, it's going to happen, man. You know, like, you can't just run scared of that or not date someone because of the chance that you might break up. I mean, yeah, it can happen. Now, if you're talking about working, I would definitely say don't do that if you're working together. Okay, so here we go.
Round 2, fight.
Ah, baby Joker YT doing his darn thing. My goodness. Just holding it down. Very good. What I've learned from Coach is persistence is key with the ladies. That's right. Don't ever give up. Don't be a creep, but don't give up. Like I said, my wife did not call me back. And I never gave my number out. Like I said, never would go out and give my number, but I saw her again, wooed her, and I wowed her. And she said I was the best thing that she's ever had. Right? What'd you say? That's what she said. Get Miss Heavy Hands to give us advice. I need all the help I can get. What do you mean you need help, Ed? Are you struggling with the ladies? We're going to do a couple more fights. Clips MP64. Clips MP64. Are you in? Clips MP64. Are you in the chat? Shout out to Baby Joker. We're going to go on to another opponent. He did a great job. He's a great fighter. Shout out to Baby Joker. YouTube. So, your wife must think we're freaks. No, she probably. My wife thinks I'm a freak. She thinks that you all are very normal. Clips MP64. If you want to send that invite, please send that invite. We can wrap up the stream with you, my guy. Clips. Ed20 says it's been a rough time, Coach. I've been here a year and a half. Been a year and a half since I hooked up. COVID ruined your love life. Oh yes, I remember you talking about that. And yeah, man, that did it. It's not just you. It did it to everybody. I think hopefully you are seeing more the restrictions being loosened in the UK. Hopefully you're able to get out there and meet some more people, and hopefully your options will open up. All About Your Blah 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 says, y'all don't have Tinder in England. That's a great question. Ed, you don't have Tinder or any sort of app to meet somebody? Clips MP64 says, yeah, I'll send it after this match. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it so much. Let's go back to Shiva. We're going to run some Shiva. We're going to fight our boy PWR OBPS XD, of course. The one and only PWR OBPS XZ. I don't know what he's doing. He's saying the joke. So here we go. I've moved back home, folks. Back to folks' home. I entertain bringing girls back. Oh, you're not bringing girls back. Plus, I don't like using Tinder. Okay, I got you. Ed does not like using Tinder. He prefers Grindr, which is not a problem at all. I like MK4. It's a great game. Dennis Poor, I actually don't think I've played at Mortal Kombat 4. I think Mortal Kombat 3 or Ultimate Edition or something like that. That was the last one I played before this one. Here we go. All About Your Blah Blah Blah. Boom, roasted. It's no roast, that's all. I'm just joking, of course. I kid. Prefer meeting people in person, like bars or clubs. I'm better at talking in person than over text. I'm a rubbish texter. Hey man, you're from the old school. You like talking to people. Nothing wrong with that, man. And I think ultimately, Coach, there's ultimately no, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't worry, you'll get this girl. You'll get the girls. Keep your head up, King. Hey, shout out to PP Huge. Look at PP Huge coming through with the truth for Ed. That is the truth, Ed. What PP Huge just blessed you with is just the truth. The ladies will be here. There are reasons why you weren't able to meet them. Dennis Poor says he's been to Wisconsin. I've never been to Wisconsin, Dennis Poor. Ed20 says, thank you guys. Of course, man. Ed says, Ed only knows how to toast people via text. Roast people via text. Yeah, he does. Oh my goodness. Ed20 says, sad thing is, you've hit me in my soul. That is true. Okay, here we go. Wow, she... Oh, wow. Oh. There. Oh, wow, this is crazy. This guy's really good. COVID's close to done. You'll get back out there. Yeah. Yeah, I really think, I mean, I really think that's the main problem, Ed, is just the fact that you haven't been able to do what you just said you're best at. Wow, how is it possible we've not seen Coach use gun in a day? He's getting over his addiction. I do not have a gun addiction, by the way, by the by. I just like shooting them. I just like busting. Now I'm getting shot at. Oh my goodness. Oh no! My gosh. It's been a rough day on Mortal Kombat. I've had better days on Mortal Kombat, I'll tell you the truth.
Hey! Come on, Bats!
Hey! Friendship! You know you gotta love a friendship. You gotta celebrate a friend. I got a new friend. Got a friend. Because you got a friend. Because you got a friend. Got a friend. Got a friend. Shout out to Power PWRSD, who did his darn thing. He came through like a real OG should. Next up, we have MP64 coming in, doing his darn thing. Clips MP64. Where you at?
Cat Private 1 versus 1.
Oh, we gotta look at that. Perfect timing. I went into my inbox and he says C. And it was just right there. Shout out to Clips MP64 with the timing. Ed 20 says, how are MK servers? I've not seen you lag. I'm guessing the game runs smoothly. The game runs more smoothly, more consistently than UFC 4 does. That's for sure. But I do get lag. There have been times, even in that last match, I got lag. And when you get lag, you'll see a little red triangle indicator that says, hey, you're lagging up a little bit over here. Romero Chavez! Welcome to the stream. Welcome to your team, Romero Chavez. I appreciate you being here, my guy. We are getting it in. Romero Chavez just got back from golfing. How did you do, my man? How many holes did you do? Where did you come in? Coach, Illuminati or Yakuza? Shout out to Illuminati and shout out to the Yakuza. We're not messing with either of them. Did you need something out of my wallet? You can have whatever it is that you like. I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, my man, Mr. Chavez. This is the second day. You've been here back to back. You were here for UFC stream yesterday, made it to Mortal Kombat, and you've made it again to Mortal Kombat. So I appreciate your time. I appreciate you being here. We were just shooting the stuff. Oh, Ed 20 says Tough is on right now. The Ultimate Fighter, you guys, is on right now on ESPN Plus here in the States. You can watch The Ultimate Fighter. I'm going to be watching that. I know that for a fact. I'm going to run a little bit of Battlefield and then get back and watch it tonight. As soon as I'm done. I need to catch up with the last episode of The Ultimate Fighter. Didn't even see the first episode. My goodness. Can you use noob after? I will be happy to. Romero, I will absolutely use noob immediately after this. Oh. Chad needs to use a gun. Chad needs to use a gun shoot. Wow, that's messed up, man. I don't know why you have me pegged for that kind of guy. That's not me. Nothing wrong with being a Chad, by the way. Shout out to all the Chads out there. but I'm not a shooter. Oh god, here we go. Our boy Clips MP64 is putting it on this old man. Coach, it's crazy how your channel's grown. We still meet more and more nice guys. Yeah, it is crazy. Coach, I want to read that again. Ed20 says, Coach, I don't know why your comment got blocked, but Ed20 says, it's crazy that we're meeting more and more people and they're all cool. And it is weird. It is a strange thing because I do see other people's chats and I see, you know, just how they talk to each other. It's crazy. It's like, that doesn't even look like it's fun. You're just being, you know, jerks. And so I don't know how we're getting lucky here, but everybody that hops on board is nice. Everybody's cool. And I am thankful for that. I think there was one guy that I had to put on permanent mute, and I never had to do it since. So that's a good thing. Oh my goodness, Clips. Oh my goodness. Oh! Wow. Did you guys see how close that fight was? Did you see how close that fight was?
Fight.
Don't let anybody tell you that that fight was not close. Oh my god. This game is beautiful. Oh. If Coach gets famous because he's going to, I'm gonna say I beat him in Mortal Kombat. I don't know that I'm not gonna say no. I don't want to put bad energy on myself. I don't think the fame. But if I got famous, I will admit that I got beaten by Romero Chavez. But I'll say that I allowed him to beat me because I wanted to give him some hope. When I met Romero, this is what I'm gonna say. When I met Romero, he was scared. He was tired and he was hungry. He asked me for food. I welcomed him into my home and I gave him the support, emotional support he needed, and I taught him how to play Mortal Kombat. And then one day I let Romero beat me. And ever since then he thought he was really doing something. But, you know, it gives him the self-esteem that Romero needs, so I let him continue to think that he actually beat me. Oh my god, Clips MP64, another guy that I taught how to play, I've just allowed to slip a quick victory in. You guys know that I really didn't lose that fight, right? I let that happen. Of course, right? Can everybody agree? No? Okay. Okay. I see. That's alright. It might not have been all the way true, but that's okay. Clips MP64 coming in here, beating your boy down with no mercy. We are doing a best of 3 with young, precious, and tender Clips MP64. Clips MP64 says, yeah, okay, Coach. Yes, thank you. Clips MP64, of course, admitting to what I say, and not acknowledging the truth. Here we go. Let's pick it. Let's get it. Head into the fire garden. This game is just so much fun. I mean, even losing in Mortal Kombat is fun. And I can say that maybe it's a lot newer to me than the UFC is, but I've never had an experience, even when UFC 4 was new, where you're like losing and it's still enjoyable. It's like you're still able to, I don't know, it feels like I'm in control, more control than you are in UFC 4. Got my gun out. Coach uses the Eiffel Tower as a back scratcher, you so big. You know I'm gonna do it too. I would use it. Here we go. Coach, You should try Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, you know, I absolutely will. I would absolutely. That could go into the shooting gallery. That can go into the shooting gallery. After this round, I will put a reminder in my phone. Because the shooting gallery, we can do whatever first-person shooters we want. Oh my god. Clips MP64. Do not beat me on my own stream. My god. I mean, I don't want to yell at you, Clips MP64, but this is, you know, the Team Heavy Hands experience. I'm Coach Heavy Hands. You're not supposed to, you know, hit me that hard. Woo! Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know where Lenny is. Little Lenny, I'm sure, would pop in. If he could, he would. Or if he knew that it was going down, he would do it. Oh no, Romero, you asked for Noob. This is not going to be the last one, because I said I was going to use Noob, and I just didn't use him. We're going to use Noob Cybot.
Get over here.
We're going to use Noob Cybot. Romero, I did not forget about you. Man, I did let that slip out of my mind, though, really quickly. Oh, boy. Noob for the noob, yes. That I will accept as truth. Romero Chavez says he's not a noob. He only beat me once. Yeah, no, I am. I feel like a noob compared to, you know, a lot of these guys out here. I just feel like I don't have. Even Clips MP64 has that combo, you know, skill. I gotta pick it up. I'll get it. Hey, you know, you gotta love some mercy. That's not merciful, though. That's kind of not showing your best side. Clips MP64. Do you like Mortal Kombat 2? Dennis Poor, I think out of all the Mortal Kombat games, including this one so far, that's the one I played the most, was Mortal Kombat 2. So yes. Oh! So yes, I absolutely loved Mortal Kombat 2. I mean, I was obsessed. My uncle bought it for me and gave it to me. Hey! You got a friend. Cause you got a friend. Got a friend. Ooh, yeah. Got a friend. My uncle brought that game for me, gave it to me at a Knicks game. When he handed me the game as a birthday gift, along with being at the Knicks game, which they had come to town, of course. He handed me Mortal Kombat, and at the same time, Muggsy Bogues dunked, which was actually a special moment. We're going to do one more fight with Noob Cybot. And we're going to wrap up the stream after this one. Team, I appreciate all of you being here. This was a little bit longer of a stream, but I'm very glad to be here with you. We're going to do about an hour on Battlefield. We're going to run a couple of, I think, conquests in Battlefield. We'll run 2 conquests in Battlefield, and then we will wrap that up. But let's do Noob Cybot. Romero Chavez says, I wish I didn't get here late. No, Romero, we will be back tomorrow. The only game we're going to play tomorrow is Mortal Kombat. So tomorrow you join us, man. Come on in. We'll be starting at around 4:30, I think. 4:30, maybe 5. We'll be doing just Mortal Kombat tomorrow and doing some ranked, some Kombat League fights. And I hope you enjoy. And then, of course, Thursday we're going to be doing UFC 4 and Tekken. And Friday, UFC 4 and Mortal Kombat. In Mortal Kombat 2, Shang Tsung fatality was hold high kick for 3 seconds. It was easy. And what did he actually do? Remind me. Was it the Soul Sucker one? Oh, no. Oh, you blow up. Woo! Oh, my God. This feels like a kung fu fight. I'm sorry, it does. It feels like an intense kung fu fight. Dennis Poor says it ripped the guts out of people. Oh, blow the guts up out of people. Oh crap, Noob Cybot I beat Coach with, remember. I don't remember who you beat me with, Romero, but I do remember you beating me badly. Clip's opening up that can of whoop-ass on Coach. He really is. Clip's MP64 is great. Ed, you should pick up Mortal Kombat and join us in the Netherrealm. Oh my God. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. That was crazy. Oh, I didn't even know that. Up and down to do the tail slam. I appreciate that, Romero. Oh no. I forgot about the teleport slam. Oh my God, here we go. We're down to the last match of the stream. Oh, he was just waiting for me to pull that. Woo! Almost got a flawless on me. Dennis Poor saying he needs some God. Oh my goodness. Wow. My God. Oh. No! Clips MP64. Hey! I'll take a little mercy in my life. You know we gotta love some mercy. Oh! Oh my God, that was incredible. That was incredible. Dennis Poor says, yes or no? Do you believe in God, Coach? You know, God is good. I want you to know that eventually you'll figure that out at one point in time. Sorry, Coach, no friendship this time. I know, Clips MP64, there's no friendship. Next time when he blocks, grab him. Romero Chavez, I will be grabbing him like he's never been grabbed before. Clips MP64 says, I kind of feel bad now. Why would you feel bad, my guy? You did a phenomenal job. You are a heck of a fighter. I like sparring with you, my guy. I appreciate your time, just like I appreciate all of you being here with me. And like I said, we'll be back in just a couple of minutes for a little midnight cap, or a nightcap action, I should say, of Battlefield 5. If you want to join me, and I hope you do, please come on back in about, say 10 minutes. We'll be back with some Battlefield 5. We're going to run a couple of conquests and try to get some wins on the battlefield where we couldn't get some in the fisticuffs. Battlefield 5 back in your life in just a couple minutes, and you know what's coming up next because I know what's coming up next, and I will catch you on the flip side.